So today I just want to really focus on remembering the fact that everything is happening for us each as individuals and as a collective. It's something that's been coming up a lot for me over the last couple of days and in a lot of different conversations. But yeah, just that idea that everything is happening for you. So even in times of discomfort or pain or anxiety, there are lessons in this for us. And if we take the time to do things like this, the meditation, the yoga, the reflection, then we are going to be able to come out of this stronger. And just having that perspective just gives us a lot more hope, right? Rather than thinking that things are happening to us and it's just awful. Just remembering that we are always supported and everything is happening as a gift for us in some form or another. Our soul chose these lessons when we came down into this body in this place and time. So there's a reason that everything is happening for us. So we're going to start with a meditation. So I'm going to recommend sitting on a pillow or a yoga block and take a moment to get comfortable. And I want to start with a little poem that I read this morning. I just kind of opened my book to it, and I just found that it was really fitting. And it's from I Am Her Tribe by Danielle Dobie. It's one of my favorite books. And it says, "Trust that every no, every rejection is all a part of the invitation. It is a redirection to a higher purpose. It is the universe guiding us into the bigger story our past has prepared us for." Right? So even right now in these times where we might feel like things are falling away, like even our jobs, right? It is that invitation into that higher calling that we are all here for. So we're going to start by taking the palms face up on the thighs. Sit up really tall and close down your eyes. And take a moment here just to drop into your body. Notice your breath. And just feel your body in space and time. Notice how you're feeling this morning physically, mentally, and energetically. So notice how you're feeling on that mind, body, and soul level. Notice anything that's coming up for you. And then bring your awareness to your solar plexus, which rests between the navel and the lower ribs, so the upper part of your belly. And just tapping into that space, maybe feeling that energy there for a moment. Now I want you to begin to imagine any pain, any loneliness, anxiety, discomfort that you're feeling at this present time. Imagine all of that emotion collecting into your solar plexus space. So bringing all of that negativity, again, that sadness, loneliness, anxiety, stress, anything that you may be feeling that is of a lower vibration, allow that to collect into your solar plexus, that upper belly. And I want you to begin to imagine just a little spark of a flame sparking in that space. So just a tiny little ember of golden, hot, white, red light. And I want you to watch that little spark grow bigger and bigger into a flame until that flame encompasses all of that emotion, all of that struggle, all of that pain. And rather than burning it away, watching it purify, turning all of that negative, low vibration emotion into love, trust, surrender, positivity. Just watching it purify and transform all of that fear into love, all of that pain into joy, scarcity into abundance. And once you've watched all of that transformation take place, I want you to begin to deepen your breath, so fully breathing in through the nose and fully breathing out through the nose. Begin to tap into your Ujjayi breath. Each inhale, filling the belly like a balloon. With each exhale, lifting your navel up and in towards your spine. Finding a little bit of engagement through that belly lock, that Uddiyana Bandha. See if you can keep this breath as you slowly blink your eyes open. Keep that awareness on your core space and find your way to a tabletop position on your mat. So stacking your shoulders over your wrists, stacking your hips over your knees, spreading your fingers wide, and you can close your eyes down here. As you breathe in, lowering your belly, pressing your heart forward. As you breathe out, rounding your spine, chin to your chest. Leading with your core, inhale, belly down, heart forward. Exhale, back lifts, belly lifts, rounding your spine. And do that 3 more times on your own, just connecting your breath with your movements. There's no rush, right? Keeping everything controlled. And on your next inhale, you'll find a neutral spine. Take your knees wide, big toes to touch. Sit your hips back on your heels and walk the hands forward to come into your child's pose. And take a couple of breaths here. You can rock your forehead side to side, massage your third eye, your center of intuition, into the earth. Feel the ribs expanding outwards as you breathe in. And feel the heart melting towards the earth as you breathe out. Spreading the fingers wide, rise up onto your palms. Keep your knees wide, lower your hips, and lift your heart. Draw your shoulders down your back, breathe in. Exhale, rock back to your child's pose. We'll do that 2 more times. Move slowly with your breath again. Keep that subtle awareness the entire time on your core, on that solar plexus region. 1 more time. And this time as you come back, tuck your toes under. Take a moment there to feel a little stretch through the bottoms of your feet. And then you're going to start to rise back up, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Really ground down through your hands, lift up through the belly, and you can pedal out your feet here, sway your head side to side. When you're ready, settling into stillness, Pressing down through the palms as you lift through the belly. Breathe in here and out. Lift your right leg high. Bend your right knee and stack your right hip over your left. Okay, keep knitting the front ribs together. You can take some little circles with the knee and the ankle. Open up your hip and ankle joints. Continue to ground down through your hands. And when you're ready, you'll just lift that right leg high again. Three-legged down dog. Breathe in. On your exhale, tap your right knee to your right tricep. Shift forward. Keep the hips slightly above the shoulders if you can. Right leg high. Breathe in. Tap right knee to left triceps. Take a little twist. Inhale, lift up. Guide your knee in towards your nose and lightly step your foot between your hands. Tend the fingertips, lift your heart as you lower your hips down. And then exhale, straighten out your right leg. It does not have to come all the way straight if you're feeling tight this morning. Maybe you keep a big bend in it. You just want to start to feel the back of that right leg lengthening. Hug the right hip back. Take a breath in here. Exhale, lunge. Step your left foot to the top of your mat and take a halfway lift. Belly in, shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, fold forward and release. Rise to stand, Ardha Hastasana. You're gonna hook your thumbs and spread the other four fingers wide. Take a breath in here. And then side bend up and over to the right. Press your hips to the left. Really ground down through that left foot as you gently pull with your right thumb. Inhale back to center, and then exhale to the left. Breathe. That big side stretch. Inhale to center. Release the thumbs, cactus your arms, and Uttanasana. Take a nice even curvature of the spine. Inhale, reach up, belly in. Exhale, swan dive forward. Lift halfway. Plant your palms, step back to your plank position. Get really strong through the entire body, belly in, strong thighs. Feel that core working, right? That inner fire in your belly. Breathe in to shift forward, and then use your entire exhale to lower down. You can always use the knees. Reach your arms back alongside your body, palms turn face down. Point your feet, and inhale to lift up, Shalabhasana. Draw the shoulder blades together, squeeze the palms together above the lower back. You can even interlace if you'd like, and squeeze your thighs together. Keep the sides and the back of your neck long as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze everything to the midline of the body. Two more. One more. Gently release. Take your palms under your shoulders, press up to tabletop, and downward facing dog. Settle in and just find your breath here. And I forgot to mention this before, but if you guys would like music, I do have a playlist. If you just go to the link in my bio on Instagram, you can find it there. Okay, when you're ready, you're gonna lift the left leg high, bend the left knee and stack your left hip over your right. Take little circles with the left knee and ankle just as we did on the other side, just opening everything up, creating some space. When you're ready, just pausing, and then lifting that left leg high. Breathe in. Exhale, tap left knee, left triceps, belly in, hollow it out. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged down dog. Exhale, tap your right triceps and twist. Inhale, lift up. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Pinch your fingertips, lower your hips as you lift your heart. Feel that nice stretch through the right hip. And then start to straighten out your left leg, modified pyramid. Bump your left hip back a little bit. Maybe you fold over that left leg a little bit more if you're feeling pretty open. Engage through the front of your thighs. Breathe in here. And low lunge. Step your right foot to meet your left. Take your halfway lift right away. Find that flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Rise to stand, hook your thumbs at the top just like we did before, and then take that big side bend to the right. Inhale to center, and side bend to the left. Rise on up. Anubhatasana, squeeze the shoulders out of your back as you lift through your sternum. Breathe in, reach up. Dive forward and fold. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Step back to plank. Shift forward on your breath in. We'll take our first chaturanga. You can always tap the knees down. Try not to collapse. Lower halfway or less. And then you can lower the legs for cobra or keep the thighs lifted for upward facing dog. Pause on this first up dog and breathe in. And then lower your right hip, look over your left shoulder. Feel the front of that right hip opening. Breathe in the center and then just switch sides. Left hip down, look right. Inhale to center. Use your belly to lift your hips and roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Breathing in here. And out. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Flowing to the breath, inhale, right leg high. Right knee taps your right triceps. Feel your core. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, tap left. And now straighten your right leg through, fall in triangle. Send your left heel down, float your left arm high. And then reach up and overhead so you feel that big side body stretch here. Okay, so you're trying to get that right foot towards the top left edge of your mat as much as you can. Really breathe here. You can play with bending your right knee and taking a little back bend. When you're ready, left palm down, right knee into your nose. Find a little tiger pose. Sweep your right leg high. Inhale, three-legged down dog. And lightly step your foot between your hands. Okay, just like before, lower the hips, lift your heart a little bit. And then straighten out your right leg. Now lunge, plant your left palm and float your right arm to the sky. Take a twist here. Really reach through the top hand, get active through the back leg. And you can stay there, take fallen warrior, spin the back heel down, roll to the pinky toe edge of your right foot and reach back. Feel that right hip opening. Maybe you even take the thumb to that hip crease and open it up a little bit more. Breathe in here. And frame your foot. Good. Straighten out the right leg. Again, this time maybe you hop that back foot in a bit. Lift your heart and bump your right hip back. So if you place your right hand on your sacrum, your hip should be level. And then fold over that right leg. Okay, option one is to stay here. Option two is to play with a little twist by taking the right shoulder inside of the right thigh and reaching for the outside of the left leg and just hugging that right hip back a bit. So I'll mirror you guys so you can see that nice twist. You can be grabbing the thigh, right? It doesn't have to be all the way down to the foot. It really just depends on how open your hamstrings and hips are today. Okay, if you're in a twist, untwist on an inhale, step your left foot back, and then rise on up to your crescent lunge. Really pick up that back heel as you lift through the belly. Relax your shoulders, breathe in and out. Take a full breath in. Guide from your belly as you open arm twist to the right. Maybe dip that left knee down a bit. Inhale to center. Exhale, dip and twist. One more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Look forward, exalt, straighten the back leg, right hand to left thigh, sweep up and back, open up your heart. Really pick up the back leg, feel your belly working. Inhale. Exhale, windmill your hands back down right in front of that right foot. Pick up your back leg, standing split. You can keep the heart kind of lifted. Hips are in a closed position towards the earth. And that left foot is active. It's either flexed, right, or pointed. So the foot's pointed and the toes are kind of flexed and spread wide. Take a moment here if you want to go deeper. Fold over your right leg and breathe. Feel the back of your right leg lengthening, the back of your left leg strengthening. Take a breath in. And then exhale, take a Shiva squat. Tap left knee to right calf. Keep your right heel down. Lift your heart a little bit. And then really drive through your right heel as you lift back up to standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, lift your left leg high. And find a forward fold. Big toes come to touch at the top of your mat. Find your halfway lift. Draw the shoulder blades together, belly in. And fold forward and release. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hips low, arms forward and up. Keep the weight back in your heels as you pick up your toes. Breathe in here. Sit low and airplane your arms. Maybe your fingertips brush the earth. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. This time, interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Okay, bring the heels of the palms together and stay or play with picking up your heels for sparrow. From there, keep that nice flat back as you lower hips in line with knees. Lower your heart. Lifting the belly. Feeling the thighs working. Breathe in. Heels down. You can keep your bind and fold over your legs. If you want to separate your feet, you can. Bending the knees as much as you need to support your lower back. And you can always take open mouth exhales if you need to. Hands to your lower back, release them to the ground. Lift halfway. Step back, or you can float back. If you float, you're landing lightly in Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Use your abs to get there. Settle into your down dog for a couple of breaths. Breathing. Right, keeping the front of your ribs knitted so there's not an arch in your back, but it's also not rounded, right? We're lifting away from the earth. Breathing deeply. Lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee and stack your hips. Breathe in here. Exhale, tap left knee, left tricep, shift forward. Inhale your left leg high. Tap left knee to right triceps, and then straighten your left leg through. Flex the foot, spin your right heel down and reach your right arm up. And then overhead, so create that rainbow shape with your body. Really lift through the hip. You can stay, you can take those arm circles. You can take it into a bit of a back bend, open it up. And wherever you are, you're keeping that breath. And you're ready, right palm down. Left knee gently comes into your nose. Feel your core doing all that work through these transitions. Left leg high. Lightly step your foot between your hands. Tense your fingertips, lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, straighten your legs. Inhale to lunge. Twist your left arm high. And stay here, find that fallen warrior. Spin your back heel down and reach it back. Feel the left hip opening. You can even, like on the other side, take the thumb to the hip crease and open it up. Breathe in. And then frame your foot. Straighten your left leg again. This time you can hop the back foot up so the back heel spins down. And the right toes point towards the top right edge of your mat. Lift your heart. Bump your left hip back. And fold over your left leg. Again, you don't have to fold all the way. You don't have to straighten the leg all the way. Right? Just be mindful of your body. And if the breath gets strained or shortened, right, that's always a sign to take it back to where the breath can be smooth and engaged. If you took a twist on the other side, you'll take the right hand wide, take the left hand to the outer right leg, twist it, and bump that left hip back. Using this time to reconnect with your breath. Inhale to untwist. Step your right foot back and rise up to your crescent lunge. Square your hips to the top of your mat. Find that scoop of your lower belly. So there can always be a little bend in the back knee. You want to feel the front of that right hip opening up. Take a breath in. And then open arm twist to the left. Dip your right knee to hover. 2 more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, twist. Breathe in to lift. Exhale, twist. This time, pause. Look forward. Exalt. Left hand to right thigh. Sweep your right arm up and back. Straighten your back leg like you're pressing your hamstrings up into your left palm. Lift through the heart. Breathe in. Frame your foot. Hands come forward a bit and then lift your back leg, standing split. Again, you can stay here, or you can fold over that left leg. Try to keep your hips from opening, rather keep them closed. You're gonna feel your glutes on that right side strengthening. Breathe in. And then Shiva squat, top right knee to left calf. You guys might be able to hear the piano from the neighbor. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, Shiva squats. Really drive through that left heel, lift up, breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your right leg. Uttanasana, forward fold. Bring your big toes together to touch the top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release. Utkatasana, chair pose. Hips low, arms up. Airplane your arms and sweep it back. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out. Interlace your fingers. Do the opposite grip this time if you can. So opposite thumb on top. And if you did so before, you can play with picking up your heels for sparrow. Lift the navel in. Sit your hips lower and feel your core working here. Breathe in. Heels down. Keep your bind. If you can always separate the feet and find that bound forward fold. Keep a little bend in your elbows. A nice bend in the knees to support your lower back. You can pedal out the legs and shimmy the shoulders side to side if that feels good. Hands to your lower back, lift your heart. Plant your palms, step back or hop back to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog, hips high. Okay, take about 5 slow breaths right there. And then we're gonna take it breath to movement 1 time. So I want you, as we flow breath to movement, to do it controlled, right? We're always working from that core center. So breathing in and out of your nose with each exhale, feel that lift through your belly. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, tap your right triceps. Inhale, right leg high. Tap your left triceps. Spin your left heel down and straighten your right leg through. Maybe it stays floating. Lift your left arm, breathe in. Left palm down, right knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high. Step your foot between your hands lightly. Find that low lunge, lift your heart. Modified pyramid, straighten your leg. Inhale to lunge and twist your right arm high. Stay here, find your fallen warrior. Breathe in to reach up. Breathe out to frame your foot and just straighten your right leg one more time. Inhale, crescent lunge and reach your arms high. Exhale, revolve, twist your right arm back, just one time. Exalt your warrior, right hand to left thigh. Take that back bend. And then frame your right foot, low lunge. Standing split, pick your back leg up. Shiva squat, just one time, sit low. Inhale, standing split. Forward fold, bring your big toes to touch. Halfway lift. Fold and release. Chair pose, breathe in. Just one time, airplane your arms. Maybe you bind and lift the heels. Take a breath in. And just forward fold, hands to the earth. Lift halfway. Step or hop back through your chaturanga. You can always skip it. And just go straight back to your downward dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, tap your left triceps. Inhale, left leg high. Tap your right triceps. Spin your right heel down, straighten that left leg through. Right arm lifts. And then right palm down, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Step your foot between your hands lightly. Find your low lunge. And then straighten out your left leg. Inhale, lunge and twist. Stay or find your fallen warrior. Breathe in to lift up. Frame your foot and straighten your left leg. Inhale, crescent, arms up. One time, open arm twist to the left. Look forward, exalt, open up your heart. Exhale, frame your foot. Standing split, breathe in. Shiva squat. Inhale, lift the leg. Forward fold, big toes touch. Take your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Airplane your arms. Maybe interlace the fingers and pick up the heels. This time, breathe in. And then exhale, find a toe squat. Tense your fingertips. Press into your fingertips and round your spine. Breathe into your upper back here. So feel the upper back stretch and expand with your inhale. Allow tension to melt away with your exhale. And then you can stay here. If you want to play with your crow pose, you're going to plant your palms out in front of you. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Okay, take the knees high up onto your triceps. Press into the earth as you shift forward. And maybe pick up one foot and then the other. Okay, so you're keeping that spaciousness between the shoulder blades, not letting them dip in, and lifting everything inward and upward. When you're ready, you'll step or hop back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog on a breath in. Down dog on a breath out. Now, if you need a break, you can always find your child's pose for a moment. But as we are working with that element of fire and transformation, we're going to keep moving. Inhale your right leg high. Tap right knee to right triceps. Inhale, right leg high. Tap your left triceps, just like before. Spin your left heel down. straighten that right leg through, maybe keep it lifted, and then bring your palm down, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Step your foot between your hands. Breathe in to lift your heart. Breathe out to straighten your right leg. Inhale, lunge, reach your right arm high. We're gonna add on Vashisthasana, side plank. So spin your left heel down. Step your right foot on top of your left. You can always modify and take that left knee down and lift your top leg. And you can also always lower to your forearm if this is uncomfortable in your wrist. You can always add on in your side plank, lifting that top leg up. And just breathe. Tightening the belly, feeling your core working. When you're ready, palm down, just come to your plank position. Right leg high, three-legged down dog. Step your foot between your hands again. Rise right up into your crescent lunge, arms up. Revolve, right arm back, twist. Just one time. Exalt, just like we did before. Lift up away from the earth. And then we're gonna take it into revolve transmute. So open the palms to the right again. Lunge. Tense your left fingertips in front of you and then pick up your back leg. Okay, really lift through your left leg. Lift through your right fingertips. Maybe so much that left hand starts to hover. Maybe you play with bending your left knee and reaching your right hand back for your left foot. And then kind of kicking up and back. Breathe in, release the foot if you have it. Shiva squat, right hand down, tap left knee to right calf. Lift up, breathe in. Take a big step back this time. Spin your back heel down, rise up to your warrior two. Woo, good. Take a couple breaths here. You can straighten and bend that right leg a couple of times. Strong arms. And for today, flip your palms to face the sky. So I want you to feel that external shoulder rotation. Really lift through your lower belly. Get strong through your legs. Breathe in and out. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle. So sweep it up and back. Left hand to left leg. Reach your right arm up and back. And that big side stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, reach forward, triangle. So reach, reach, reach. Shift your hips back. Try to keep a nice straight spine. And the right hand can rest on the right shin. Left fingertips reach towards the sky. If you want a more active variation, press the back of your right hand into your inner calf. Or you can start to reach that top arm forward. And that bottom arm forward. Challenge your core. And breathe. Strong thighs. Strong belly. Reverse warrior lunge. Reach back, big side stretch. Now take it into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So open the palms towards me. Try to keep the shoulders and the hips stacked. Drag your left big toe in, and then lift with that outer hip. So the fingertips can tent on the earth, or they can hover. Again, you're trying to lift a lot through the top half of your body. Look down unless you feel really balanced, and then you can play with looking up. Take about 3 more full, slow breaths. Okay, if you have an advanced practice and you want to add on, you're always welcome to. Breathe in. And then one more Shiva squat. Left hand down, tap left knee to right calf. Lift the left leg. Forward fold, bring your big toes to touch. Lift halfway. Toe squat, just like we did before. We're gonna take it back. So you can play without using your hands to go back, or you can use the hands to set your hips down. So you're gonna lower down to the heels, and then to the booty. Pick up your shins, parallel them to the earth, and lift your heart as you reach forward, Navasana. Okay, if your core, your abs feel super strong this morning and you want to try to take it further, you can always straighten the legs, straighten the arms, but this is great. Okay, you can always tap the toes down too. We're going to take a breath in, lower halfway. So just get the lower back down, keep the shoulders and feet lifted. Open mouth, exhale, come back up. Shh. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Last 2. Shh. Last 1. Shh. Lift up. Take your peace fingers and thumbs around your big toes and see if you can start to straighten your legs. So you're pressing your feet forward as you're pulling back with your hands to create that counterbalance. And you can stay or take a little straddle, play around. Good. When you're ready to release, try to keep the legs floating. Good. And then cross the ankles, step back. You can take it through a vinyasa or just lift your hips high, downward dog. Good, and take a couple deep breaths. Remember, if you really need a break, take a child's pose, grab water. This is a challenging flow we're doing this morning. You're building that inner fire, that transformation, that heat. Take a breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack the hips, breathe in there. Tap left knee to left triceps as you shift forward. Inhale your left leg high. Tap your right tricep, straighten the leg through as you spin your right heel down. Reach your right arm up, palm down, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Step your foot between your hands. Tent the fingertips, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, straighten out your legs. Inhale, lunge and twist. Get really strong through that right arm. Ground down through the right, fingertips and knuckles. Spin your right heel down, side plank, Vashisthasana. Again, you can modify by tapping that right knee down. You can add on by lifting that left foot. Okay, feel the right side of your obliques really strengthening. Try to keep that right shoulder stacked over the wrist. Every exhale lifts the belly button up and in towards your spine. Breathe in. Find your plank position. Left leg high. And step your foot between your hands. Rise into your high crescent lunge. Breathe in. Revolve on your breath out. Left arm back. Look forward, exalt. Press right thigh into left palm. Reach up and back. And now rise up, palms open. Tense your right fingertips. And lift your back leg, revolved half moon. Breathe here. Honor the differences in the sides of your body. If you want to add on, you can lift. You can try to bend that right knee and grab the foot. We have not done a lot of quad opening, so if that's not there today, that's okay. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Strong belly. Strong through the back of that right leg. Inhale. Left hand down, Shiva squat. Tap right knee to left calf. Standing split. Breathe in. Big, slow step back. Spin your back heel down and rise up to warrior 2. And just like we did on the other side, take a couple of breaths. Bend and straighten that left leg. Feel the hip opening. And when you're ready to settle into your warrior 2, make sure that left knee is guiding open. So you should be able to see your left big toe if you look over the knee. Pick up your toes, ground down through the 4 corners of each foot. Turn your palms to face the sky. Feel the shoulders externally rotate. And lift your lower belly in. Reverse triangle. Straighten your left leg, or reach your left arm up and back. Find that nice, big side stretch. Exhale, reach forward, palms face up. Shift your hips back as you reach, reach, reach. And then TikTok the arms. Try to spin your left ribs towards the sky. Lift through that top hand. Breathe. Maybe make it harder. Reach that top arm forward and that bottom arm forward. When you're ready, bend the left knee, reverse warrior. Sweep up and back, find that big side stretch. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, palms open. Keep the hips and shoulders stacked. Drag your right big toe in and then lift. And breathe. Okay, again, fingertips can be on the ground. Try to really stay active through all 4 of your limbs. Try to keep stacking right hip and shoulder over left hip and shoulder. Breathe in. Right palm down, Shiva squat. Tap right knee to left calf. Lift up, inhale. Big toes touch, find your forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Toe squat, lift your heels, round and curl your spine. Okay, now from here, we're gonna tap the knees down and take a little toe torture or fire toes. Okay, so try to keep your toes tucked under and sit your hips back on your heels. And we're gonna take 1 round of Kapalabhati, school shining breath. Okay, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can always sit in a cross-legged seat. Kapalabhati is a really energizing and invigorating breath practice. So it'll just build a little bit more of that internal heat, and then we're gonna start to cool things down. So it's a sharp exhale and a passive inhale. We'll take the palms on the belly so that you can feel the belly snapping in with your exhale. All right, when you're ready, close down your eyes. And if you're not sure what to do, just listen for a moment and then you can join in. If you are pregnant, you don't want to do this practice. You can just breathe naturally. Close your eyes, take a big full breath in and feel your ribs expand. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale to begin. Inhale. Exhale. Blink your eyes open. Take your palms to your mat, untuck your toes, and pedal out your feet. Okay, so if you don't ever stretch your feet, that probably felt really intense, and that's okay. Just do it more often and it'll help. So if you have healthy knees and it feels okay to sit your hips back on your heels, you can take a little counter stretch. Tuck the fingertips behind you, soften the shoulders, and start to pick up your shins. So you don't want to feel any pinching or pain in your knees, but you want to feel a nice stretch through the ankles, the front of the ankles and the shins. And breathe. When you're ready, rise up, tabletop. And downward facing dog, lift your hips high. In your down dog, lift your right leg high, bend your knee and stack your hips. You can stay here, spin your left heel down and slowly flip over to wild thing. Maybe making more of a side stretch or taking it more into a back bend, opening up the heart. And you can take some shoulder circles there. We're gonna meet in pigeon. So right palm down, guide that right knee out wide and set the shin down. Straighten your left leg back behind you, lift your heart, and then start to fold over your right leg. If you have any issues with your knee, if this feels uncomfortable or painful, come on out of it. Okay, just lay on your back and take a supine figure 4. So right ankle over left thigh, just hugging that left leg into your body. Otherwise, if you're in pigeon, Try to draw the right hip back a bit. Gently press through your left foot. And really breathe deeply into your hips. Breathe deeply into your heart space. Allow any thought that comes in, any emotion that arises to sit for a moment so that you can take a look at it, acknowledge it, and then see if you can just let it go. Or rather than letting it go, maybe play with that transmuting, imagining that inner fire, encompassing it, and then transforming it into a positive emotion or thought. And then trying to bring your awareness back to your breath in this present moment, right here, right now. You can stay longer if you need to. If you're ready to come out of it, you'll come on up to your hands. Tuck your back toes under, lift your right leg high, shake it out. And then find our last down dog of practice this morning. Taking a moment here, feeling all of that space that you've created through the last 50 minutes or so in mind, body, and spirit. And when you're ready, left leg lifts high. Bend your left knee, stack your hips. If you took wild thing on the other side, you'll spin your right heel down, lightly step your left foot behind you. And again, it can be more of a side stretch. You're taking into that back bend, maybe circling your left arm around a couple of times in each direction. We're gonna meet in pigeon. So left palm down, use your core strength to set that shin down. So the left knee's out wide, the toes are flexed to activate your shin muscles and protect your knee a bit. Lift your heart, and then hinge at the hips. So keep that nice long spine as you fold forward. We're trying not to round. Everything stays nice and long. If you're in pigeon, you can set your forehead down on your hands or on the mat. Breathe. Listen to the soothing sounds of barking dogs. And if you took that figure four on the other side, you can always go there as well. Take a few more breaths. When you're ready to come out, you're going to sit off onto your left hip. Find a seat. You can keep that left leg tucked in as you cross your right leg over your left to step your right foot outside of your left thigh. If that's uncomfortable, you can straighten your left leg and just cross the right leg like that. Right fingertips come behind you. Sweep your left arm up. Really lengthen from your root to your crown. And on an exhale, take your twist to the right. Sitting up really tall, lengthening through the neck. Breathe in. Belly in as you breathe out and twist. You can also just hug that leg in for a gentler twist. Okay, if you're feeling open and want to play with binding, internally rotate that top shoulder. Loop it between your legs. Internally rotate your back shoulder and take that arm behind your lower back. Sit up really tall and twist. Keep the back of your neck long and free of wrinkles. Inhale, take a little reverse twist. So just bow over to the left, fold. Rise on up, take your hands behind you, take your feet wide and just windshield wiper them side to side. Feel the hips releasing. And then that right leg will come in front and that left leg will cross over the right. So step the left foot outside of the right thigh. Again, the right leg can straighten out in front of you. Left fingertips down, right arm high, breathe in. Exhale, take your twist. You can hug the leg in or hook the arm outside of the left thigh. Sit up really tall as you breathe in. Belly in as you breathe out. And then if you want to take that fine, first internally rotate that right shoulder. Internally rotate your left shoulder. Interlace the fingers and sit up really tall. You ready? Release. Inhale, reverse your twist. Bow over to the right. Sit up tall. Lean back onto your palms. Feet wide. Rock them side to side. Just windshield wiper those knees. Okay. When you're ready, you're going to find your way to a comfortable meditation seat again, just like we began. You're going to sit up tall. If you need to take any other postures on your way, anything else to complete your practice, like a bridge or a wheel or some more twists, you're more than welcome to do that. But for today, for our Shavasana, we're going to take a meditation seat, and then I'll offer for you guys to turn off your screen and just take a full Shavasana on your own. So sitting up nice and tall. Okay, go ahead, take your palms over your belly, just like we did a few minutes ago. Sitting up really, really tall, breathing in fully into the belly, feeling the belly and the ribs expand out. As you exhale, feeling the belly and the ribs soften back in towards the midline of your body. Inhaling, filling, expanding. Exhaling, softening and releasing. One more like that. Your eyes closed. Take your palms face upon your thighs and touch the tip of your index finger to the center of your thumbs. Allow the other 3 fingers on each hand to fall open. Sitting up as tall as you can, finding that length from your root to your crown. Bring that awareness back to your belly. Feel the energy moving through your belly. And maybe that feels like a swirling, spinning, maybe even a radiating or a pulsing. And just like we did at the beginning of our practice, imagining the spark of a flame, that tiny little spark. Watching that spark grow into a red, hot, golden white flame at the center of your core. Just visualizing that flame moving, dancing, pulsing bigger and smaller. Seeing if you can keep your awareness there for these last couple minutes. When a thought or an emotion arises, Giving that thought or that emotion some attention for a second, honoring it, and then setting it into that flame and allowing that flame to transmute it, and to transform it into something of love, light, trust, surrender, positivity. And then consciously bringing your awareness back to the present moment, your body, your breath. We'll sit here in stillness together for another minute or so. When you're ready, just deepen your breath. If you'd like to just take a Shavasana, you can shut down your phone or your computer and lay down and rest for as long as you can. Otherwise, wiggle your fingers around, roll out your neck. Guide your palms to your heart center. Take a moment of gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up, for being here. And a moment of gratitude for everything that has happened in your life up to this point. Everything that is part of your present situation. And for everything that will come at some point or another. Seal your thumbs to your third eye. And bowing forward. Namaste.